Peace, peace. Yeah, well, I'm out here today. I'm not sure if you see me. I'm doing my daily walk. An update. I've, I've changed my diet, and it's been a work in progress, but more so fruits, fresh veggies, like more so raw. Um, and not eating as much, but when I eat, if I'm hungry, I eat a lot of fruit first, because with fruit being like, that's nature's food, that's the youth. I already see kind of difference in my skin. I've been putting a little coconut oil, and I do my little frankincense and whatnot. But what I'm here today, as I'm on my trail, is to talk about the awakening. Like, and I know this may be a little deep for some people, but like the things that Oprah is talking about, Deepak what is it, Chopra? Who else? Everybody, almost everybody that's manifesting anything from money, the whole alchemy, I believe I figured out the secret. And when I say, it's like, okay, this is what they were talking about. I'm going to see how to describe it. It's like you really are the creator of your life. And, if you're watching this, or if you in your spirit, like, it's more than just me working a 9 to 5. Like, basically, from the time I wake up, I lose myself from 6 days a week. And when I say lose myself, and I'm talking about, this is really without the kids and a husband, or even if you have kids and a husband, you spend how many hours working for somebody? And I know they'll be like, oh, I got to get money. But your time is your energy. Once again, I'm going to say that again. Your time is your energy. Therefore, if you giving someone your time, your energy goes there. So I'm going to try to break this down. Let's say Anitra has a dream. When I say dream, like goal, and I become Nike. My shoes are called Anitra Infinite or something. Infinite. So when I created something, I put my energy behind it, because I had to research, I had to visualize, I had to project it, I had to work for it. I had to build to get that. So Anitra's shoes is called Infinite. That's all my energy. So let's just say that's a Nike. That's all Nike's energy. Well then, so I have all my energy in it, and I hire people. So for 8 hours a day, I'm going to pay you at the shoe store, $9 an hour, or most of the shoe stores, believe it or not, are in factories across the country where they're paying them people pennies on the end, but these people are working all day for that. They are giving their energy to that brand. When you buying things, those are labels. That's still energy. And people don't understand energy is more than just, oh, my light bill. Like, energy is literally, you can feel it. You can feel when you walk in a room and somebody has been arguing and you don't know what the hell going on, and it's quiet. Because that's energy. And the more you're sensitive to it, the more you're aware. But when you start to go inside, when you start becoming aware, like, okay, something not right, or it's not making sense, and you go deep, that is the beginning of the awakening. Well, the awakening is constant. I'm not even going to kick it. It's just like you have a little more control. You don't have as much worry. You're not living in fear. So on my journey, when I figured that out, I stopped watching TV because basically with mine, I had this idea of what I wanted my life to be. So I was attracting and I was manifesting when I didn't, you always doing it, whether you know it or not, the laws apply. So I am manifesting what I think is my heart's desire, which was external. It wasn't inside of me, because to have pure happiness, it has to be inside of you. It cannot be nothing outside of you. Those are just things that lose value. But that's a whole nother debate. But what I was saying, I said, okay, I had worked and I got everything I wanted. I got married. Good man. Anybody who personally know me, who know my husband, shout out to Freddie G. He's loving. My husband don't take no shit, but he the coolest man you gonna meet. He moves slow. Like Fred ain't gonna rush, but when you need him, he gonna pull up. He like, what's up? My husband's even talk a little something like, what's up? Yeah, what up? All right, anyway, we had the kids. Wanted kids, had them, loved them. Great kids. I had a good career. Husband, we worked at the same job, and even though he was at a position that people would call a little inferior, he kind of worked his way up, and his pay scale right now is more than people with degrees. He made more than me last year, but neither here nor there. I'm sorry, I'm going up this hill. Okay, so after I got there, and I had everything. I had the house, I had the car, I had the dog. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful home, nice car. Husband just had bought a new Tahoe. I'm like, damn, what's the problem? Got the clothes. I was like, I'm not happy. So I went through a depression. After that depression, I changed. I realized I was seeing stuff, so I stopped watching TV, and I started kind of watching little videos here and there, but I was scared. Mine had fear. It was almost like I was scared to reach my potential. I knew my potential, but I was like, dang, well, if I get out there, then people gonna know I know. That's gonna give me a responsibility. Well, responsibility is energy. Because you have to use when you have a responsibility to something, you are allowing it to access your energy. Once again, like your children are a responsibility. You choose your responsibility. You may seem like, oh, well, I had a baby. They ain't no choice. They ain't had no choice. That's still a choice, baby. You could come here and birth a child, don't make you no mother. You have to choose to be a mother. You have to choose to be whatever you want to do. And when you make a decision to accept that as a responsibility, you give it your energy. And that's just plain and simple. So, okay, so I didn't want to accept that responsibility. Because by accepting that responsibility, to be honest, I thought I was just going to come to this lifetime and chill. I'm still introvert, empath like a mug. Sometimes I just want to be by myself because I could feel other people and I don't want their energy. We all got stuff to deal with. Morning. Yeah, we all got stuff to deal with. So, and when you talking about the responsibility of the information to groups of people, what does that look like? What does that look like when you have an idea or the mindset to know this secret. And you want to spread it because you feel like people are literally, y'all, we all slaves. And we could get down to, religion, race, and that's another stage I went through. I went through a pro-black stage. Like, and I worked around, people of other races, but I felt bamboozled. I felt abused when I found out a lot of the African American history. And normally if you identify with abuse, what happens is you got sympathy. First you go through anger, then you go through sympathy. But I had to realize, like, even though, it's karma coming back for that too, in a sense, for the people who don't take responsibility for that. I found a little spot. For the people that don't take responsibility for that, but as far as, like, we all are in this thing. Like, shawty, they got us. White people going to work giving their energy. White people are depressed. White people are killing themselves. White people are dying from diseases at an epidemic rate. Even though they may not be slaughtered and killed like by the police, I feel like it's really a situation where they really not only trying to divide and conquer, but also trying to put fear. It's like put everybody in a rat race. And the person that's printing out the money, whoever that is getting everybody energy, because money is just paper. It doesn't really have value. But if you put emotion behind money, if you make people think that this has a major value, you know what happens? It becomes worthy. If people put their energy around it and they say, let's just say, like Warren Buffett, all of a sudden he's saying that he's going to leave Walmart. And I think he stole all his stock for Walmart. He went to the airline industry. Okay, with him doing that, the Walmart stock dropped a little bit, because that means somebody important that's a billionaire is putting the energy behind something else. So people usually support that cause. Good morning. Yeah, so people normally support that cause. So it's just an exchange of energy. So you have to look at it. And I'm not saying, because we all in this matrix. It just is. It's just how you going to choose to live in it. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. What I'm telling you is, if you're not happy with your job, if you feel like it's draining you, if you feel like you're dying, the first thing you need to do is try to find out what you needed. What did you come here for? What are you good at? Are you an artist? Are you good at listening? Can you understand problem solving? Like, what are your gifts? Do you like music? Do you like sports? But in order for you to really learn it, you also have to expose yourself to certain things. So if you're working a job and you are severely unhappy and you're not spending no time on yourself, I don't care if you got to read every self-help book in the library, because I done been there. I was buying stuff instant, like, oh, make money or change your life, immediately make yourself happy. I had, because I was gonna work for it, but I was sending my energy there. I was sending that exchange. So what came back? It didn't come back instant. I've been doing this for some years, and I done went through it. I went through issues with my marriage. Any issues that you have within yourself is gonna come out, and it's gonna show you. And then we are reflections of each other. So when you see somebody that's irritating the shit out of you, it's something that's resonating with your spirit that you even need to fix. It's a problem. Why is this person irritating you so much? Do you feel like they think they're entitled to your energy, or like what? Like what? You have to figure that out. So we just have to, once you go through those stages, and first step is working on you, and you're going to lose people. Like, baby, luckily, for those who know me personally, I never really hung in crowds. I never hung in groups. I wasn't the girl in a clique that had 50 friends. I had one homegirl and we were doing our one thing. Nobody knew we was going on the other side of town with guys that didn't go to our school. It was always like, I dated older, I dated people that was kind of outside my neighborhood. Because I like to have my own peace. I like to be able to move like, like you invisible sometimes. And it's like sometimes I want to be out at the party and stuff, but sometimes I don't. And I respect how I feel. I feel like you only really should work when you're inspired. We have to learn how to get back to spirit and trust that. We have to get back to trusting our spirit. Because if you trust your spirit, it'll flow. I promise you. Ain't no worry about no money. Money gonna come. It's an exchange of energy. Put your energy where you want it to be. If you're worrying about something that has not happened yet, you're giving it your energy. For example, if you have a bill due that's on the 15th and you know you don't get the money to the 17th, you can sit here and worry about it till the day is long. Well, I'm not gonna be able to pay. Now it's the first of the month. You're like, well, I ain't gonna have the money to the 17th. Okay, you have some options. What am I gonna do? Well, I don't have no money to the 17th. Well, I can give these people a call and tell them I can't pay them to the 17th. And I'm not gonna worry about it until I pay them on the 17th. If something comes up in between that time, then it's a change of the plan. But why am I worried about something I've already arranged something? I'm telling you, but when you get there, and I'm at the beginning stage, that's why I'm recording a lot now. I haven't really even released these videos, but when they come out, I already know. Some videos I have on my YouTube channel with Ascending Sisters, but this is real. And right now, my money is straight, but I'm abundant. Like, I'm rich. Like, I'm millionaire status with no issues. And even though I'm not there in the physical yet, baby, mark my words, Anitra Naquay Gross is going to be abundant. And that's just what it is. And that's not being, I guess you could say that's being conceited or confident. I'm confident because I don't put in the work. And things that wasn't for me, and you fail a lot. You'll get an idea and you put it out there and it won't work. But that's like steps. It's steps. And try not to go for things for the money. Go for what you want to exchange your energy. What do you love? I can't stress that enough. So mine is, I help people. I help people find the truth within themselves, how to know that they are enough. Well, that means I need to, whatever I do, my money has to be in that exchange. But I'm about to continue the rest of my walk. I probably have about less than a half a mile to go. But y'all have a great day right now. Today is March the 1st, 2017, a new year. Until next time, y'all. I love y'all.